Hey everybody, and welcome to my new mini series called Mirror Madness, where the beat is flawless, but the conversation is real. I'm Koya, and you're here with me. I'm here in my beauty room, and I felt as though I wanted to create a series where we do our makeup and we talk about girl things. Girl talk. We get deep. We get out of that little girl stage and embrace that woman stage that we're now in, because guess what? We're women now. We're the new adults, and it's time for us to heal and get to that soft girl life that we all want to be a part of, you know? So before we can do that, we need to be able to talk about the elephants in the room. We need to be able to address things that we don't get to address. It's enough of us being strong and dealing with stuff, but it's time for us to open up and not be strong and to be vulnerable in a moment. This is my safe space, and I am opening up to you. You are allowed to be in this safe space with me, to channel your inner girl, to channel your woman that you're going to be. So, not only are we going to be beating our face, but honey, we're going to be digging deep. And we're going to be talking while we do our makeup. So today is just going to be basically why I created this channel. As I've said before, I wanted us to have a safe space. Us girls, let's just talk. Let's just vent. Let's just get it out there in the open. And I don't want to spend too much time on it. So let me do my brows and then I'll be back so we can talk. Okay. Inside this is my mirror so that I can say Mirror Madness. But yeah, so I've done my eyebrows off camera. And if you hear my baby in Shrek, I apologize. She's up. I thought she was going to take a nap, but I guess not. So let's get really into like the really why I created it. I felt as though like we don't have, everybody's stuck on being an influencer, that we don't have people really being real with us about certain stuff. And everybody's glamorizing this soft girl life. And I understand. Everybody wants to have this soft girl life. But how do we get there? No one's explaining that. And that's something that I don't like. Everybody always tells you like, yeah, you should do this, but nobody explains how we get there. No one. So I want this to be our way of us discovering how we get there to this soft girl life together. So I'm not going to waste time on giving you guys tutorials because I feel like I'm doing makeup. You can see what I'm doing, and if you want to know what I'm using, I'll always try my best to remember to put it in the description. Will I always do it? Probably not, but I'll try my best to make sure I show up in that way. But yeah, no one's explaining how we get to the soft girl life. It's like you do this, but then in between these you do this, what's the steps to doing that first thing that you're listing out for us to do? Nobody's saying that. So I felt like we needed a space where we could both be soft, strong, healed, and hurting, saved, and still figuring it all out. Because who really has life figured out? None of us. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to figure out this life, and we're all just doing what we can do in the moment. Sorry. Yeah. So we're all just trying to figure it out as we go. I'm a mom, a first-time mom, and that's something that we can discuss on here. She's a great baby. But yeah, we don't have that. And I feel like it's time for us to have that. This isn't one of those real pretty girl channels, even though I'm a pretty woman and a pretty girl at heart. This is a channel where we're healing together. And we're doing our makeup. Because underneath this makeup, when we wash it off and we look in that mirror, we see ourselves. Naturally, who we're hiding from the world, you know, who we don't want the world to see, who we're afraid for the world to see. Why? Because it's so much that we've been through that we don't think someone out there would be open enough to accept who we show, our flaws and all. And baby, there's people out there who will accept everything that is going on with you in your healing stage. Not saying you're going to put them through bull crap, because that's not what we're about. But there's people out there who want to see you heal and who will stand by you while you heal. And those are some people who really are in tune with themselves and know that they can't have a show while they heal. Word for y'all. Not everything deserves to be seen. Because in your healing stage, it could be used to glorify God, if that's what you believe in. It could be used to grow. It could help somebody else. But sometimes when you're going through the storm, you can't really share it with everybody. You have to get through it first, then share it, because you don't want to mess up your healing journey before you get healed, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's best to isolate, regroup, and go back into what it is that you were doing. Healing. This is that space for us. I kind of walked away to help get my daughter together. And I forgot what I was talking about, but it's okay. That's what this channel's about. We're going to grow together. Grow. What they say? Glow and grow. But yeah. We're going to be talking about our boundaries that we have. We're going to be talking about our burnouts, our beliefs, and becoming that woman that we so desire to be. Because I know we all desire to be this woman who's evolved and can take on life the way it is. She can take on life with class. Okay? So, if you're here for makeup tutorials with a little soul, then you're home. If you're just stopping by to visit, it's okay. We would love for you to come back, because healing is a part of life and it's something that we all have to do. Okay? So if this is your type of vibe, welcome. If you're here to visit, hey girl, thanks for stopping by. I hope you came to stay. I hope you came to bond with us and figure out what it is that we are supposed to be doing as the new adults who are healed and, living on. I'm so happy to see you, happy to have you. Some days it's glitter and glow. Other days it's grief and grow. Okay? Here in this channel, we hold it all. We have the highs and we have the lows. But guess what? We're here to grow. So stuff we don't know, stuff we know, feel free to share. Over here, we don't like gatekeepers. If your journey can help somebody else, why not help them? Help me. I don't know everything and I don't claim to know everything. What I do know is that I am dedicated to my healing and dedicated to yours. So if you hear and you know this is something you need and you need some girl chat while you do your makeup, some real girl chat, and not that gossip, you're here to stay, because we're not going to gossip. Because talking about another woman and her situation does not make us the healed woman that we talk about. Some stuff I can say, when we grow up, we need to let go. And being about gossip and everybody else's business while not maintaining to our business isn't something that we as grown women should be a part of. I read this post on Instagram that said, I'm so glad that I've outgrown those little girl habits. And I want to say I agree with that, because those little girl habits don't do anything but create bitterness for you in your life. I'll say it again. It creates bitterness for you in your life. Let's grow up and let's be classy women. Let's heal together. Let's talk. And let's bond. Am I perfect? No. Do I proclaim to be perfect? No. Is there growth with me? Absolutely. Am I fully grown? No. But I'm getting there. And you should be too. The vibe I'm giving here is chill, educated, and dedicated. We're dedicated to our growth. All of us. Both you, me, and the people in our circle. Mirror Madness is my sacred place. And it's my sacred space. And I'm opening it up to you. Why did I name it Mirror Madness? Because we're always going to be looking in the mirror at ourselves. And a bunch of stuff that happens in our mind in that moment turns out to be madness until we work through it. So Mirror Madness is about you and your madness. I'm all about this healing journey, y'all. I feel like this is my niche right here. I think I found it. Makeup and discussing our issues. If you guys have topics or things you want to talk about and share, you can always comment and we can always talk about it. I'm very transparent, I'm very open, I'm very forward, and I'm very blunt at times when it calls for me to be blunt. This is a natural glam. Because I wanted to start off with something simple with you guys. I don't want to overwhelm you with talking and making you think if you really want to be a part of this channel. I hope you do. But if you don't and it's not your thing, keep going. And if you decide later down in life that this is your thing and this is what you want to be a part of, come back. I'm pretty sure YouTube isn't going away. And everything that I put up here will stay up here unless I take it down or YouTube takes it down. I'm all about being classy, you know, because we're in a world of people who aren't. And I'm not going to name drop any celebrities or anything like that because that's their life. That's their choosing. And if they want to be who they are, that's more power to them, because not everybody can be themselves. So, we're here with a chill vibe. I want you guys to be ready for the beauty you hide from the world. I want you to share what makes you happy, what makes you who you are. And I want you to be here with me while I do that with you guys. Now, I don't want you guys to think that I'm all about me, but I'm all about healing. And I want to include everybody. Because trust me, healing is a beautiful thing when you allow it. It does get dark, it will get ugly, but being in a mirror and doing your makeup and you're getting pretty but you don't feel pretty, like nothing can help get you out of that funk, you're here with me to discover why it is that you feel that way. Because I got some things where sometimes when I get up here in front of my mirror and I'm beating my face, I don't be feeling pretty, y'all. Sometimes I just get up here just to like try and make myself feel pretty, but sometimes I don't feel pretty, you know? And I like a natural beat. Trust me, if I could, I would get in the mirror every day and do my makeup, but some days I'm not up to it. I'm gonna tell y'all something now. I'm not with everybody that does their makeup trend. I don't know how everybody's doing their makeup. This is how I do mine, and it works for me. I try to learn the other stuff, but it just doesn't roll with me. I'm sticking to what I know. In the makeup where I guess you're supposed to evolve. Oh, that's in the world of life too. You're supposed to evolve. But I feel as though what I do for me kind of works for my skin. I got chocolate over the summer so far, so I had to go a shade darker. But remember, you're beautiful, baby. I'm really happy about this channel. It brings me peace because I feel like this is going to be my space to be open and therapeutic. So this will be not my therapy because I already have a therapist. Trust me, I'll go and see her. But this is what Mirror Madness is about. It's about us healing together. Don't worry, honey. I see the flashback. But best believe when I take a picture, it ain't gonna be there. Why? Because I am the blending queen. How many of you guys are like into blush? I'm not a big fan of blush, but I know how to put it on. I know how to make myself cute. So, what do you guys think of Mirror Madness? Are you ready for the journey? I so hope you are, because I am. I'm ready for us to discover each other. Y'all discovering y'all, and I'm discovering me with y'all. You know? A little bit goes a long way. I guess that's something for life too, right? A little goes a long way. Oh, I love this vibe. It's so lovely and peaceful. Remember, you let in who you want to let in. I'm letting you guys in. What I don't share will come in time. But I feel like our journeys are all made to help each other. You know? Our lips are beat. Our lashes are on. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. This is Mirror Madness. And this is my safe space. And it is open to you now. So join me in this Mirror Madness where we look into the mirror at our beautiful selves and remove our mask as we paint our mask. And drop a mirror in the comments if I said anything that sat with you and resonated with you. Because we're here to discover what works for us while we paint our face. Welcome. I'm Koya, and we're on this journey together. Until next time, remember to stay pretty and never let anybody take your joy away. Because what? You're beautiful. Now go outside and touch grass. Bye now.